Blessings, 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 my sports to the bone family. Back at it again with another video. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you're all getting yourselves ready for the weekend. Yes, my people, another beautiful Friday, another beautiful day. All right, so couple of stories to look at in this one. Now, I was doing some reading earlier, and I think I now know exactly why Sheffield Rutherford is with his IPL team instead of being with the West Indies team. Yes, gonna go down into that story. We're also gonna be talking a little bit about the West Indies women. I tell you, another defeat, my people. West Indies women going down to England. So just give a listen here until the end and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So Sheffield Rutherford, as we know, is not with the West Indies team that is touring England, right? He's with his IPL team. And you could say it might turn out to be good for us in the long run. Even though we would love to have him, it might turn out to be good for us in the long run. Because the West Indies people, jacket and tie people that make decisions, they might probably follow this. Rutherford has been given, you could say, a bigger role in his IPL team. He's no longer, they are not seeing him as a man that they can bring in and out as an impact sub, come in at 6 or 7 to finish off an innings. They are looking at him as a man that can soak up pressure, bat for a period of time, and also, close out innings, because the man is batting at number 4. You understand? And we see where Ashish Nehra and some of the management people, they have decided to trust him. They are saying that they think that he has what it takes to bat up the order and to give a good account of himself. Right? This is something that quite a few of us have been saying, that Rutherford needs to be batting up the order when playing for West Indies. We used to sing and preach the same thing about other players, right? Until, it's either they fade out or they are just total finishers now. So let's take a look at this. Taking the information from this ESPN Cricket Info website. The headline says, Sheffield Rutherford relishes his bigger role at the Titans and want to be a batter, not just a finisher. Right? So going into this year's IPL, my people, a lot of fans weren't expecting Rutherford to be playing ahead of Glenn Phillips, right? They weren't expecting him to be playing ahead of Glenn Phillips, let alone to be batting at number 4. But the coach and some of the management people, they have decided to put their trust in him, right? So this is Rutherford. The IPL has always been one of the biggest learning curve for me. Every time I come to the IPL, I try to learn as much from the players and the coaches. I think coming to GT this year and having the chance to play regularly has been good for me. Right? End quote for now. Just to remind you, Rutherford is a 2-time IPL champion, I mean, he was in the reserve team, but, I think he won with Mumbai Indians and also Calcutta Knight Riders, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So, man is a 2-time champion, right? But he is now playing a bigger role. Right? So this is him again now. It's an opportunity I've been looking forward to for my whole IPL career. I think it's important for me to keep learning, keep looking to get better, keep trying to take those opportunities given to me, and hopefully I can make this IPL a good one for myself and my team. Right? That is what he's saying. End quote for now. Now, talking about his batting style. So this is him. And I quote, hitting the ball over cover, hitting the wide ball has been something that I've been known for in CPL. My whole life, growing up, I have been good at hitting the ball on the outside. I spoke to a few players as well. One thing I learned is that it happens. And on one day, I wasn't up to the mark for playing the wide balls. He's saying that sometimes it happens, right? In terms of sometimes the ball will be wide, and even though he's known for hitting like that, he won't necessarily go at them. So this is him now, and again. But I feel like it is something I am good enough to do, right? And I am willing to accept the challenge. again, some days it's good to accept it and just move forward and not dwell on it for too long. End quote. I think he was talking about, getting the opportunity to bat, and balls were there that you think you would be able to put away, and he wasn't able to put them away, right? So I am happy that they are putting their trust in him, my people. I remember an innings that he played in the World Cup. Think he was in Trinidad. You understand? We lost a couple of early wickets. Think it was about 4 wickets that we lost quite early, and he was able to stay there. The game was against New Zealand. Yeah, it was against New Zealand. We lost quite a few wickets. Think about 4 wickets early, and he stayed there, showed grit, showed determination, and batted extremely well, right? So this is him talking about that game now, and I quote, "It was a game that needed batsmanship, and I thought I did well, right? I think as a player, I want to be that guy more often than not. As I said, cricket is a game where you have to keep trying. Once you keep trying, you know you are in. I learned that I can always make up in the end. It's important to rotate strike, get off strike, hit these gaps, capitalize on the balls, and once I'm in, I can always make up the difference." And that is the mindset that we want, my people. The rotation of strike, try to get yourself in, and then if you think you're powerful enough, you back yourself, right, and try to go for the big ones, right? So he's saying that it's important move for him. Talking about getting the opportunity to bat up the order. Man is saying that it's an important move, and he's saying that the game is evolving, so it's not a case where he just wants to be known as a finisher. He wants to be known as a batsman. You understand? Somebody that will take up that responsibility for the team and thing like that. So yeah, I mean, we wanted him in England, but if Ashish Nair and those other guys that are in charge there, in terms of coaching and managing, wants to give him the opportunity, let him go on bat, make him go on bat. You understand? The guys that are the ones that are supposed to be making the calls. They might for West Indies, they might say, let's try them up the order, right? I don't know if we have good enough batsmen where we can have people like Rutherford and them just batting 5 and 6 overs. We definitely can't have that. I've always said that the best batsmen in the team need to be facing majority of the balls. So let us see if he will flourish in this role and what will happen next when he goes back to West Indies. All right, just before we go, my people, West Indies women, they were defeated by England women by 108 runs, right? England women scoring 345 for 6. Tammy Beaumont, she got a century, 107 off 104. Another centurion, Amy Jones, 122 off 121. Right, so couple of ladies there getting century. Our centuries bowling for us: Fletcher 2 for 65 from 9, Matthews 2 for 49 from 10. Those were the pick of the bowlers. When it was time for us to chase, we were bowled out for 237, therefore losing the game by 108. It took them 48.2 overs to bowl us out. Hayley Matthews once again got a start. She got 48 from 47. Joseph got 62 from 74. And we saw where Alain got 44 from 46. Those were the ladies that gave them a fight. Bowling for England, Lindsay Smith, she picked up 5 for 36 from 10. She was the pick of the bowlers. So that is pretty much it for this one, my people. Just wanted to come on and give you those couple of stories. Big up.